Hello, friends. It's been a few days since I've been on. I wanted to come on and say hi. I had an amazing birthday weekend. Thank you for all the well wishes from everybody. 41's a great year, and I'm just so happy about it. And you know what? I got to unplug. I got to go camping in the middle, well, it was in the middle of nowhere, but it was out of cell service. So it was just wonderful. And recenter. And that's so important for us in our journeys and our day-to-day life, just to take time to unplug and recenter. And you don't have to get out of town to do it. You can simply bring yourself back into the now by noticing when your mind wanders off, when your mind goes backwards and forwards and isn't right now. And come back to the 0 point that is right now. And I speak about the 0 point, and it's so important because when our mind's running 1,000 miles a minute, going ahead or going behind, being guilty, shameful, whatever, we miss the chances to be inspired. We miss out on our intuition because our intuition cannot speak to us. It's overpowered by that noisy old man that talks in our head. Neville Goddard talks about the old man, and if you've never learned any of Neville Goddard's teachings, they're amazing. The law of assumption. I teach in a non-dogmatic form, so I believe there's so much truth in so many teachers out there, from Jesus Christ, Buddha, there's so many amazing teachers out there to modern day teachers. There is just so much truth out there to be found. And we, as a guide, as a teacher, as a reader, as everything that I do, my teaching comes from my experience and what I've learned along the way from all these other amazing teachers. And we bring it into our own form. And I never want anybody to follow what I do step for step, like it's a book and a set of rules, because that's dogma. Spirituality is not about working with dogma. It's about finding our own true north and our truth and our path that works for us. Because my path is not 100% the same as yours. It might be close, but it's not. We're all different. We're all divine. We're all these amazing counterparts that are meant to work together in this flow. Think of the waves in the ocean. We're supposed to all flow together. We're all the same energy. We come from the stars. We are, beauty. We are divine. And when we lock ourselves into this tiny hole of dogma, follow one teaching or one book, we are missing out on so much infinite potential because it's all around us. These books that have been written to run worlds, these religious scripts, they are powerful when they're used correctly and not used, word by word, like it is truth in every moment. There is so much truth to be found out there, so much. And when we come from a place of unconditional love, we realize that there is nothing to fear and everything is truth, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. It's all true. It's true to who perceives it as true. And we can shift everything from negative to positive by seeing it through the lens of love. We view through our lens, always through our lens. So as we shift our lens and clean it from all the limiting belief, the fear, the hate, the anxiety, we begin to see things more clearly from a space of love, unconditional love, compassion for self to start with. Because how many of you watching this are so hard on yourselves? Do you have that negative dialogue going on in your head when you perceive to do something wrong? You know what I do when I do something perceived to be wrong, or I feel like I've perceived to have fucked up? I go, well, it's done. I dust myself off. I forgive myself, first of all. I make amends with if it's something outside of me that I maybe have hurt or something has not gone right. I make amends with that. And I go back to the space of where I want to be, where I'm going, because we're human. We're going to trip up from time to time. And this is your message tonight. I wasn't sure what the message was going to be. They never, a lot of the time I don't know what they are until I start speaking. But it's all about seeing things through that lens, coming back to the now. So if you screwed up, if you've done something wrong in your life, you aren't that. That's not you. Do not label yourself that. Just like your emotions are not you. You are not your emotions. You are not fearful. You are not sad. You are not depressed. You are not anxious. You feel these and you release them. You let them go by like traffic on the street. We don't allow them to combine with us to create this big accident and this knot in our system. We allow them to release. And that is that. Continue to clean That lens, your perceptive lens, how you perceive and see things. When you find yourself feeling negative feelings, it's when it's good to go within and look at what the lens, what you're seeing. Because like I said, there's truth in everything. And if it's not resonating with you, walk by it. We do not need to cause more negativity in this world. And I'm not talking about spiritually bypassing or emotionally bypassing, but pick your battles. You know, like don't give your energy out freely. And when we fight things, we're giving our energy away freely. Anyway, I gotta roll. I have a full moon healing circle coming up in like 8 minutes, so I gotta get into it. I just wanted to come on and say hi and back. I've been back for a few days. I look a little disheveled because I just got back from my motorcycle and it's really hot and sweaty, so I have helmet hair. Like, you know what? Who cares? Life is about having fun. I love you. Have a beautiful night, and don't forget to do something that makes you happy tonight. Bye.